In the waning years of the 15th century, 1496 to be exact, beneath the vast azure expanse of the Portuguese skies, a somber decree was unfurled, casting a pall over a people who had dwelled in Iberia's embrace for centuries. King Manuel I, with his heart swayed by the iron decree of Spain and the steely gaze of the Catholic Church, unfurled an edict of heartache and diaspora upon the Jews. These artisans of word and craft, these merchants of mystery and lore, were beckoned to forsake their faith or depart from the lands that cradled their history. Here in this land of ancient beauty and burgeoning exploration, new sails of tragedy billowed, unfurled by winds of sorrow and persecution. Gone were the days when Hebrew prayers would rise like whispers from the cobblestones, replaced now by a chorus of heartbreak, as walls once pulsating with life echoed the cries of families torn asunder. The edict snared the youngest, their innocence a stark contrast to the cruel hands that wrested them from mother's arms. Nearly 2,000 children became pawns in a fanatical gambit, as they were dispatched to São Tomé's distant shores, a place that held no memory for them, only the specter of uncertain tomorrows. Onward they ventured, these children of faith, across legues of cerulean mystery, toward São Tomé's emerald embrace in the heart of the Atlantic. This unspoiled Eden awaited them with both a promise and a peril. Virgin lands soon to be shadowed by strands of exploitation and forced conversion. Little did these youthful sojourners know that they would tread upon a history yet untold, their footsteps marking the sands of change forevermore. Under São Tomé's sun, amidst rows upon rows of sugarcane's green spires, toiled those young Judean captives, sweat and tears commingling with the earth beneath them. This newfound corner of creation bore witness to their unwilling role in cultivating wealth from sugarcane's bitter bones, wealth that sweetened far-off lands but never dissolved the bitterness within their own hearts. By nightfall's tender grace, beneath oppressive colonial zeal, enduring embers of ancient rites stirred in secret within cloisters of dense foliage. Clinging to the fragile fringes of their identity, these valiant offspring whispered old prayers and shared hushed stories, a clandestine clutching at the faith that had been slated for extinction. As sweetness reaped from São Tomé's soil spread across markets and minds alike, its strategic position at crossroads of churning wind and sea surged in prominence. This unsuspecting islet was soon to cast long shadows upon the unfolding drama of burgeoning empires, its rise to an unwitting fulcrum, teeing upon precipice, the gravity of which would draw taut the lines connecting to an even darker chapter. Beneath the iron fist of imposed dogma, the ember of heritage refused to be extinguished. As years unfurled into centuries, the expelled progeny of Judea breathed life into bygone customs beneath São Tomé's tropical canvas. In hushed tones, they invoked the names of their forebears, Moses, Abraham, with a fervor undimmed by the passage of time. The Sabbath's sacred flame flickered clandestinely, its glow unseen yet unyielding, as the ancestors' whispers coursed through the intertwined roots of faith and survival. The relentless march of time weathered the Jewish customs like cliffs against the sea. By the 1700s, what was once a clarion call became a muted echo. Identities were diffused into a broader fabric, their threads dying in the loom of assimilation. São Tomé's society, vestigial yet vapid of its origins, bore scant trace of the Judaic lineage, yet somewhere in the kaleidoscope of faces, obscured stories yearned to be told. As São Tomé burgeoned into an artery of the burgeoning slave trade, its turquoise waters became stained with the blood and tears of those enchained. Ships bore human pain as cargo, turning the island into a crucible where souls were bartered for gold. This dark trade sullied the land that once offered refuge, now irrevocably entangled in the sinew of empires built on human suffering. Haunting questions dangle in history's silent chambers. Might the descendants of Jewish children have been thrust yet again into the tormented tapestry of diaspora? Is it plausible that veins flowing through African Americans today carry whispers of a Hebrew past mixed in with the multitudes wrenched from Africa's embrace? In scrutinizing history's weave for evidence, we glimpse only shadows and outlines where full truths might have resided, an unsettling quietude where written records fail to confirm our surmises about these Jews in exile. Yet in this silence, the absence of evidence may deceive. Countless narratives rest just beneath the surface, awaiting discovery. Through relentless dedication to unravel these tangled threads, we stake a candle in history's obscure grottos. Like tributaries joining a great river, we witness a confluence at international fora, where historians and cultures converge to shed light upon dark corners of our collective past, elevating acknowledgement over oblivion and paying homage through recognition and respect. As the tapestry of time unravels, it reveals silent strings that bind the descendants of African American heritage to the Sephardic children of history's cruel hand. Here we are, centuries apart, yet possibly entwined by the bloodlines that course beneath our skin, descendants of a legacy scribed in suffering and endurance. Could the strands of human experience, spun by trials of exodus, faith, and fortitude, weave together the narratives of African American resilience with Sephardic historical echoes? Stretched over the loom of adversity, tales intertwine, a shared fabric of cultural identity for those who courageously face the tides of fate. Here we stand in the arc of survival, a spectrum spanning continents and centuries. It's a tale of nations carved by iron wills and softened by shared humanity. This pantheon of strength celebrates survival and solidarity among seemingly disparate groups, united by common struggles and victories. Sweeping across West Africa's canopy of culture lie hidden relics, echoes of the past, displayed in daily customs, family names, and enduring traditions. Could these be the unvoiced keepsakes of those original Jewish refugees? Odyssey to São Tomé? This sequence beckons us to explore these lingering questions, with each uncovering by relentless seekers of truth, dedicated historians, genealogists, and scholars. Long-lost narratives re-emerge from the recesses of oblivion. As they unveil newfound truths, they stoke the fires of memory, reviving names that once drifted untethered through time. In every heart's chamber echoes the solemn drumbeat of hope. For restoration, for reconciliation, for a Zion reached at last. This is the point towards which all stories bend, where the losses are remembered, the courage honored, and all our disparate tales entwine into one universal chronicle of humanity's enduring spirit, hinting at the powerful premise that African Americans are uniquely descended from varied lineages, including the solemn saga of the Jews of São Tomé, as well as other Jewish settlements in West Africa, unearthing an epic story carved from oppression's ivory, but echoing with the resilience and spirit that continues to inform our enduring legacy. If you enjoyed this video and gained any value from it, please like this video, as it really helps spread awareness of this great story. It really helps the channel as well. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great stories of amazing people and majestic lands. Thanks for watching.